Yes, it feels so much encouragement beforehand, before coming up, when you see students already messaging you, yes ma'am, we are there ready with our things so that we can study with you. It's really a great thing. Thank you so much for your messages, your comments. All right, so today's session is on statistics session 1, where we'll study about what is statistics, where do we practically use statistics, right? So before starting directly to the topic, you always know what do? We tell you about the platform, right? So which platform are we working here? Yes, it's the platform name is Swiflearn. And what does we all keep on saying? We say that we try harder. By saying we try harder, it is that we are working really hard with our students so that they can achieve their dreams. That is what we want. Yes, that is what you guys want. You want to achieve your dreams, your fathers, mothers, what they want you to become, right? They are doing so much investment on you. They are making you study. They are making you give you each and everything, right? And what in return they want from you? Good studies, good results. That's it, right? So that is how we realize that what is important in a student's life is that they have to work hard so that in future they become a good human being, as well as they have a good earning platform, right? So for that, you have to work hard. So we are working harder. But how do I say that we are working harder? Like, is it when I say you'll accept it? No, right? I have to tell you that how do we work harder? Yes, so these are the points which I've come at, which I can tell you that yes, see, whatever I'm saying, it has a proof and it is true. Okay, so let's see what the first thing is. So there is 100% live and interactive classes at this platform named Swiflearn. By saying 100% live and interactive classes, what does it mean? कि हम डायरेक्टली यहाँ पे लाइव बात कर सकते हैं. तो यहाँ पे हम YouTube पे अभी लाइव हैं और आई कैन 3 नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स दे आर कमिंग अप, दे आर जॉइनिंग, बट उनका क्या, जो ये वीडियो अभी नहीं देख रहे, बाद में देख रहे हैं, अगर तब कोई प्रॉब्लम आती है टॉपिक में तो क्या करोगे? स्टक हो जाओगे, राइट? नहीं कर पाओगे ना सॉल्व. तो इसीलिए इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे 100% लाइव एंड इंटरैक्टिव क्लासेस होती है, जहाँ पे एक टीचर आती है, बच्चों को पढ़ाती है. बट कितने बच्चे? Maximum of 6 students. Yes, there is only a group, a batch which has maximum of 6 students present there. So as a teacher, I can take care of each and every one. राइट? तो मैं हर एक बच्चे पे कॉन्सेंट्रेट करती हूँ. हाँ, इस बच्चे की एडिशन बहुत स्ट्रांग है, मल्टीप्लिकेशन में थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम है. इस एडिशन की, इस स्टूडेंट में एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शन सब कुछ आता है, बट स्टैटिस्टिक्स में थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम है, राइट? तो ऐसे डिफरेंशिएट करना, हर एक बच्चे की वीकनेस जानना और उसी पे ही वर्क करना बहुत इजी हो जाता है टीचर्स के लिए, और बच्चों को भी पर्सनल अटेंशन मिलती है. तो इतने बच्चों में नहीं पूछते ना, हम कभी कभी पूछने में भी डर जाते हैं कि पूछेंगे तो मैम कहीं गुस्सा ना कर दे या मेरी फ्रेंड्स के आगे इंसल्ट ना हो जाए. होता है ना ऐसा? हम समझते हैं, हम बहुत ज्यादा ये चीजें नोटिस करते हैं एज ए स्टूडेंट, है ना? तो जब कम बच्चे होंगे तो हमारी डिस्कशन भी हो सकती है, आप डाउट्स बहुत फ्रीली पूछ सकते हो मुझसे, है ना? तो मैं 6 बच्चों में फ्रेंड्स में तो चलता है, राइट? देन ग्रुप इज ऑफ फ्रेंड्स, देन 6 स्टूडेंट्स का ग्रुप में फ्रेंड्स में तो बात कर सकते हैं. So yes, this helps us for having a personalized attention and interactive class where we are able to understand your doubts. Not only this, there is an academic mentor team. So what does this team do? They track and work on students' progress. So what are they doing? They are watching your classworks, the way you're performing in the classes, the way you're doing your homeworks. Not only that, the timing, कितनी जल्दी ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करा. जो चीज आती है वो बहुत जल्दी जल्दी कर लेते हैं हम, है ना? जो अगर टॉपिक मैम पेपर देती है और आता होता है, ये कर लिया मैम, हो गया, ऐसे ही बोलते हैं ना, मैम शीट ले लो, हो गया. और जिसके अंदर नहीं आता उसमें हम यूं बैठे रहते हैं, अब क्या करें, अब तो नहीं आता, है ना? तो इन दैट केस जब ऐसा कुछ होता है तो ये जो एकेडमिक मेंटर टीम होती है, ये हमें बता देती है कि सी ये वाले बच्चे ने आंसर तो दे दिया था, इट वाज राइट, बट उसको कंसेप्ट अच्छे से नहीं आता, तो प्लीज उसको एक बार दोबारा जाके उस बच्चे को वो वाला डाउट उस क्वेश्चन का क्लियर कर दो. तो इससे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व है. बच्चे को भी पता चल जाएगा कि मैम को भी पता चल गया, और मैम को भी पता चल जाएगा कि बच्चे ने होमवर्क में किस में ज्यादा टाइम लिया. क्लास में तो पता चल सकता है, बट होमवर्क में कैसे पता चलता है? स्कूल की टीचर्स को भी नहीं पता चलता ना कि होमवर्क कितनी देर में करा. तो वो चीज ट्रैक सिर्फ और सिर्फ इस प्लेटफॉर्म स्विफ्लर्न पे हो पाती है. तो टाइमिंग से हमें पता चल सकता है, राइट? Yes, then the next thing is that we cover the syllabus as per school exam schedule. तो अगर अब इनरोल करा है तो रिजल्ट भी चाहिए, राइट? इतना कुछ कर रहे हैं टीचर्स भी, हम भी वर्क कर रहे हैं हार्ड, तो हमें भी तो रिजल्ट चाहिए ना बच्चे का, कि प्रूफ के लिए कि हाँ बच्चे को वो सब कुछ समझ आया है. सो इन दैट केस वी मेक इट श्योर दैट योर स्कूल एग्जाम शेड्यूल बिफोर दैट टॉपिक इज कवर्ड. We cover each and every syllabus of your school textbooks. So we are not taking something out of it. We are teaching extra. We will teach extra, but we'll never teach less for sure. We can give guarantee for that. And by saying we can teach extra, or we are already teaching extra, because we handle custom request. Custom request का मतलब क्या होता है? मुझे ये टॉपिक पढ़ना है, मुझे बहुत मजा आता है टॉपिक पढ़ने में, और मैं उसको कैसे करूं? अब जैसे स्टैटिस्टिक्स ही ले आते हैं आज. अब स्टैटिस्टिक्स का हम फर्स्ट सेशन कर रहे हैं, सेकंड करेंगे, थर्ड, फोर्थ, ठीक है, मे बी फिफ्थ भी करें, बट इसके बाद 9th क्लास का स्टैटिस्टिक्स तो खत्म हो जाएगा. बट मेरे को स्टैटिस्टिक्स पढ़ने का बहुत मन कर रहा है, तो क्यों ना मैं 10th की भी बुक पढ़ लूं. मैं पढ़ना चाहती हूँ, राइट? तो ऐसे ही काफी स्टूडेंट्स है जो करना चाहते हैं. इन दैट केस वी कैन हैंडल दैट कस्टम रिक्वेस्ट एंड मेक यू एक्सपर्ट बिफोर हैंड. तो 10th बोर्ड की तैयारी हम 9th में भी कर सकते हैं ना. तो इसीलिए व्हेन एजुकेशन इज टेकन वेरी सीरियसली, जहाँ पे हम सारे सबका एक ही मोटिव है कि हम सब इकट्ठे पढ़ें और रिजल्ट अच्छा आए और हम अपनी ड्रीम्स अचीव करें, that is the reason why this platform, Swiflearn, is known as India's most sincere learning destination for grades 1 to 10. So I hope now you all will agree with me that yes, these points prove that Swiflearn is actually a sincere learning destination for grades 1st to 10th. That's right. All right, so the key features are that there is a detailed progress report, so each and everything is tracked. There is a statistics, drop aata hai to alert, tung tung tung. So it's a time to work upon the student, and it's a time for student to little more do it differently or teach him different concepts so that that clear topic is clear to him, right? Yes, the second thing is the SATs, Swiflearn Academic Test Series. What is this? हम एक स्कूल में जब बैठते हैं तो 150 स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं, जो मैं हर वीडियो में बोलती हूँ, एवरेज. तो कैसे होता है? सो इट्स लाइक 30 स्टूडेंट्स ऑन एन एवरेज, पर क्लास में 30 होते हैं, 5 सेक्शंस होते हैं. तो एक स्कूल में 150 एक टाइम पे 9th ग्रेड में पढ़ रहे होंगे, राइट? मे बी ज्यादा, बट 150 एवरेज होता ही है, ठीक है? जनरल देखते हैं, हर किसी के लिए यूनिवर्सली हो. अब मैं जब फर्स्ट आती हूँ ना क्लास में, आई फील यस आई एम सो मच गुड, आई नो एवरीथिंग, मेरे मैथ्स में हाईएस्ट स्कोर आया, मुझे ये आता है, मुझे वो आता है, राइट? आई टेक इट दैट वे. बट एंड ऑफ द डे व्हेन आई स्टैंड आउटसाइड, व्हेन आई गो टू द प्रॉपर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स, व्हाट डू आई रियलाइज? दैट नो, आई एम नॉट द वेयर आई एक्सपेक्टेड माई सेल्फ टू बी. क्यों? क्योंकि मेरा कंपटीशन सिर्फ 150 बच्चों के साथ हो रहा था, तो मैं अपने आप को बहुत प्राउड और बहुत अच्छा फील कर रही थी. बट रियलिटी क्या है? आई एम नॉट competing with those 150. There are thousands of children around there. There are millions of students around the world in the same class. They are competing. They are having their own future, right? So for that competition की preparation अगर आज से करनी है, 9th grade is big enough. First grade is also not small enough, right? So whenever the moment you start the preparation, the earlier you do it, the better result you will have when you'll grow up. So the stats help us to do that. Then for that, achieving that goal, we have unlimited practice test series. So keep on practicing, we say, because we all understand that practice makes a human being perfect. So practice करेंगे तभी तो achieve कर पाएंगे. And the last but not the least, that is subjective test series for school exams. School exams क्या होते हैं? Subjective, लिखना पड़ता है, ऐसे options नहीं मिलते, right? So for that you have to write, and each and every steps have some points, some values. अगर मैंने एक स्टेप मिस करा तो मेरा हाफ मार्क या 1 मार्क वो टीचर कट करेगी फॉर श्योर. तो मुझे वो लूज करना है नहीं ना, तो उसी को ही प्रैक्टिस पहले करवाएंगे ताकि आपके वो हाफ मार्क 1 मार्क स्टेप्स लिखने की ना वजह से ना कटे, एंड यू कैन गेट गुड मार्क्स इन योर स्कूल एग्जाम्स. So I think now you should try and book a free trial class. See, the trial class is free. We are not charging anything, and it's a way to check what Haneet ma'am is saying. Is it actually true at this platform or not? You can check that and come back and comment on all the videos. Anyone you want, you can comment any one of one or all that we are true or not. All right. So जो बोल रहे हैं उसको प्रूफ भी कर रहे हैं या नहीं कर रहे, उसके लिए चेक करने के लिए एक ट्रायल क्लास तो बनता है, right? Yes. Okay. So for that, And the next thing is the YouTube channel where we are right now, coming back to what we are here. So kindly subscribe to the channel of the Swiflearn platform. Press on the bell icon so that you never miss any update. Right? Update in the sense that today I'm coming with session 1. Maybe tomorrow, or when do I come with section 2? We don't tell you that before, right? We never tell you. But that alert tells you beforehand, see that teacher is coming. So be free at that particular time so that we can talk. All right? Okay, and kindly share with your friends if you like this video and you have understood a little bit also. Then also please share and like to the video. Great, Manish, if you are a student, so I think you will agree that whatever I'm saying, it's true. Yeah, let's see if you actually agree or not. All right, so today's topic is statistics. So what is statistics? Does anyone know what is statistics? क्या होता है statistics? All right, so today we will study objectives for our classes that we're going to study is data. What is data? Collection of data. How do we collect data? And how do we present the data? Presentation of data. So what is the data? First of all, हमें यही नहीं पता तो हम कैसे बताएंगे? फिर अगर पता चल जाएगा तो collect कैसे करते हैं and how do we present that? So today's topic will only cover these 3 things. What does it mean? How, from where do we collect it? And how do we present it? So good to go, everyone. Give me a thumbs up. Yes, no, whatever. What's the excitement? Are you all ready? I can see so many students. Rakesh, right? I'm so sorry I pronounced earlier wrong name, but it's Rakesh. Welcome to the class. All right. Okay, so here we go. What is data? Anyone can tell me what is data? What is data? Anyone? Okay, so I'll tell you that suppose I'll give you a situation. I'll not directly come to the definition because this platform does not say that directly start the theoretical part, give the theorems, give the things. No, first understand what is it, right? So first step first is to understand. So for that, I'll give you a situation that says that suppose a child has 10 students, all right? And then 10 students have to schedule at 10 a.m. So what is it? That the school, they have to go and reach at time at 10 a.m. All right. So what happens is the situation can be anything. There are 10 students. Everyone will not arrive at the same time, right? So let's see what happens. So 2 arrived on the time. So exact 10 a.m. 2 arrived. 7 were late. All right. So who's left? 1. 1 did not come at all. He did not arrive. Now what is happening? What is happening? I have given a situation, a class. Okay. As a teacher, I told you, everyone has to join 1 o'clock. Swiflearn's YouTube channel. All right. So I'll be there waiting for you. But what happens is out of which 2 are beforehand or 2 arrived on time. 7 became later. They realized, oh, I'm late. Let me join it again. And 1 did not come at all. So he's like, ma'am, I'm busy. I cannot come. So what happens at this situation? So what is happening is arrival time of the students are followed and they are recorded. So what is coming? I'm recording each and every time. So 2 came on time. That was 10 a.m. 10 a.m. The other one came 1 minute late. 10 a.m. 0.1, like 1 minute late. Next came 3 minutes late. 4 minutes late. 5 minutes late. And the last one was 10 minutes late. All right. So data is a collection of information. Very good, Manish. Very good. So let's see. How do we say that? So this is what is happening. I'm recording each and everything. So this is data. So data is a collection of information. So what is the information? Here the information is about what time the student is coming, right? That's right. All right. Now what happens? The collection, the fact or the figures which are numerical or otherwise collected with a definite purpose is called data. Like अगर एक purpose के लिए मैं collect कर रही हूँ कोई भी चीज़, maybe वो fact हो, maybe वो figures हो, वो numerical numbers हैं, नहीं हैं, कुछ भी numbers है, alphabets हैं, अगर मैं उसको ले रही हूँ तो that is known as data. किसी defined purpose के लिए. Purpose can be, okay, I'll take 10 words, alright, अगर मैं उसमें कहूँ ये वाले vowels कितनी बारी repeat हो रहे हैं, तो मेरा purpose है ये जानना कि उन 10 words में कितने vowels हैं, और जो vowels हैं वो कितनी बारी repeat हो रही है, तो I have a definite purpose that I have to see that. And what am I doing? I'm relating it. I'm finding out figures, numerical figures or maybe alphabetic ones so that I can get a collection. So that is known as data. I hope it's clear. Yeah, great. So statistics deal with collection organization, analysis and interpretation of data. So what is statistics? Statistics क्या होता है? जो हम टॉपिक पढ़ने आए वो होता क्या है? See, it deals with, what does it mean? It deals with, it deals means it is involves. It involves what? It involves collection. किसी चीज का कलेक्शन करना, उसको ऑर्गेनाइज करना, उसको एनालाइज करना, उससे समझना, समझने की कोशिश करना। पहली बात तो जब हमने एनालाइज करना मतलब होता है समझने की कोशिश। हमने वो डेटा लिया, फर्स्ट स्टेप, लेट्स डू इट स्टेप बाय स्टेप, ओके? स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द स्टार्टिंग. So the first thing is I'll do is, first is collection. All right, the first thing is collection. So what do I do? First thing, I collect. Second thing, I will organize it. All right. Third thing is I will analyze it. And the fourth thing is I will do the interpretation. So collection मतलब मैंने इकट्ठा करा. All right. सेकेंड इज नोन एज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. मैंने उसको ऑर्गेनाइज करा कि मैंने किस तरीके का चाहिए, किसकी प्रायोरिटी ज्यादा है, किसकी प्रायोरिटी कम है, उस तरीके से मैंने उसको ऑर्गेनाइज करा. एनालाइज करा कि हाँ मेरे को इससे क्या चीज चाहिए, एक्चुअली क्या चीज चाहिए, क्या चीज नहीं चाहिए, उसको बाइफिकेट कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, एनालाइज करा. एंड इंटरप्रिटेट करना, एक्चुअली मेरे पास क्या डेटा है, उससे मेरे को क्या समझ आता है और मैं उससे किसी को क्या समझा सकती हूँ. So these are the four things that comes in the topic of statistics. I hope I'm making the definition very clear. सबसे पहले हम डेटा को क्या करते हैं, कलेक्ट करते हैं. The second thing, what do? We organize it. Third thing, we analyze it. And fourth thing is we interpret the data. That all four things come together and that becomes statistics. All right. So let's think and study more what an example of data of collection can be. All right. So here I come with another one, collection of data. How do we collect the data? So I'll do one activity with you, a fun activity. So let's see who all are interested. Everyone interested for doing some fun activity today? Yeah, मजे आएंगे ना? Yes. Okay. So the first activity is, I have some more activities also coming up. So we'll start with the first one. Find out the number of members in the families of your classmates. So right now, okay, let's do it right now. So I can see 4 students right now with me, which is very less, I know, but it will increase with time, I hope so. But okay, everyone, whoever is there, kindly comment how many members are there in your family right now. Let's see who all will do it. Quickly, I'm waiting. I'll write those. All right. So how many members are there? Suppose I'll take 10 students. So out of whichever you will comment, I'll write it. Rest, I'll put the numbers on my own. All right. So first I'll put mine. In my family, I have 8 people. Okay. And how about your family? How many people do you have? So, okay, someone will say they have 4. The other one will, third person will say I have 3. Some will say I have 10. Okay, Shalu, you have 4. Manish says that at 4. Very good. That's nice. All right. So rest, maybe 5, maybe 2, right? Maybe 3 or maybe 4. All right. So what is happening? I am collecting data. I've asked you. You told me, right? 4. I told you mine that I have 8 people in my family. So what is happening is I'm telling you each and everything. So what am I doing? I'm collecting data. See, what have I done? I know some has 8, some has 4, some has 3, some has 10, 4, so on. So what have I done? I have collected data from you. Okay. So this was the activity to show you how do we collect data. So in an activity, you will collect data by yourself. So right now, when I was doing it, I was doing and collecting that data myself, right? I asked you and you responded. So I only wrote that. So I am collecting the data from you guys. Getting the point? Now, when the information was collected by the investigator herself or himself with a definite objective in his or her mind, that data objective is known as primary data. Now understand, see, when I am collecting the information, so let me be the invalidator, okay? Suppose this, when the information is collected by invalidator herself or himself, maybe, so I am her, let it be herself, with a definite objective. So what was my objective? To know your family members. In my mind, it was in my mind and I asked you. So for that, I collected the data. And that data is known as the primary data. The first thing which we all collect. That is known as the primary data. Clear? All right. So who is collecting the first primary data? The investigator, right? Investigator, right? Okay. So coming on, moving to the second activity. I told I got 2 activities today. So second one is that now that find out the number of absentees in each day in your class for a month. So what is happening now? We have to know how many students are absent in each of the classes of your month. All right, so let's see. Let's do it today. So right now everyone is online. I know it. There is no proper school going on so that you can collect it. But generally what happens in an online platform, how many students are absent in your class? Let's find out how many on the first day. So I'll put days here. So I'll just take a roughly. Okay, first day, how many? 5 absent. All right. Manish, how many were absent on the second day? What would you like to say? How many were absent on the second day? Okay. So, Shalu, you have to tell me how many were absent on third day. So, I'll take the data from you guys. So, I have 2-3 students who are commenting. So, I'll ask them. Rest, everyone can give me hi so that I can ask you guys also. You are there. Okay. So, Manish, how many were absent on the next day? 4. All right. 12. All right. So, I'll take it 12 then. Next one, Shalu, can you tell me how many were absent? 10. Perfect. So, what is happening is 4th day, 5th day, keep on going till 30 days. A month has 30 days or maybe 31. So let's suppose it's a January month and they have 31 days. So till that, 2 absent, 1 absent, 5th day, 4th day, no one was absent. Okay. All right. 6th, 5th day, 2 were absent. Clear? Shalu? All right. So what is happening is now my purpose has been changed in the second activity. What is my purpose now? Can you guys tell me what is my purpose? Why am I asking this information? Why am I collecting this information? What is the purpose? What do I want to analyze? What is the thing? Why am I collecting this data? What is the objective? Can you guys tell me? Yes, what is the objective? What do you think would be the objective? Okay. Not exactly, do you know it or not, but what do you think? What is the objective for this? Yeah. So the objective is to find out the number of absentees in a whole month so that I know who's getting more ill or why is person not regular. This is the purpose of doing it. So whenever I'll see a person is getting absent again and again in my class, I can go back to their parents or maybe to that person and ask what is the reason why I know you're not joining the class. So there is a purpose behind that also, right? So there's an objective which is there in my mind, which you may have not thought of. So for that, you need to ask me. What will you ask me? The information gathered from a source which has already had the information stored. The data obtained is known as the secondary data. So what happens is, now when I have made that data, the officer or the head teacher in the school asks me, ma'am, who is the student who's not coming in your classes? Now what do? I have been the primary data. I had collected that. I have transferred that data to somebody else. The information gathered from a source which was already had the information stored. So I already had the information and I gave it to someone. The data obtained is known as the secondary data. The data which has been collected by someone else. So I was the one who collected in another context and needed to be used with greater care, ensuring that the purpose is reliable. So when I collected the data, I gave it to someone else. Now the principal in the school has to make sure that the source is reliable, that I am being an honest teacher. I am telling the right. Yes, this student was not present. I am not telling a wrong thing. So I'm reliable for him or not, and I'm giving that information right or not. So that is known as, so he is the second one who's taking that information, has the secondary data. And for that, he has to take it from the primary, which was I. Clear, everyone? I hope the situation is clear in the second activity. So there is someone who has already collected it. There is another one who's using that data to find out or speak to some other person. So we have to be sure that the data which anyone is taking from me, I am a reliable person. I am telling the right thing. He believes me, then only he's taking that data from me. Clear? So that data which is made by someone and used by some other person is known as the secondary data. Second person, secondary. All right. Okay, so how to present data so that it looks usable. All right, so how do I present a data so that anyone can use it? So is the way, so that whatever is in mind, I am writing it properly so that the other person who's there can actually read it. जैसे मैं लिखूंगी, अगर मैंने उसको हौच पौच करके लिखा तो किसी को समझ ही नहीं आएगा. तो मेरा डेटा कलेक्ट सिर्फ मेरे लिए यूज हो रहा है, राइट? किसी और के लिए यूज नहीं हो रहा. तो द वे आई हैव टू प्रेजेंट इट ताकि दूसरा बंदा भी उसको देखे और उस डेटा को यूज करे, दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? एक जने के लिए सिर्फ डेटा कभी भी कलेक्ट नहीं होता. इट्स कलेक्टेड फॉर ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. और वो एक डेटा बाकी चीजों में भी यूज हो सकता है. दैट वील सी लेटर. हाउ इज दैट पॉसिबल? ओके, नाउ प्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ डेटा वाज द सेकंड थिंग. हाउ डू आई प्रेजेंट इट? कलेक्ट कर लिया, अब प्रेजेंट कैसे करना है, मैं शो कैसे करूं कि सी आई हैव कलेक्टेड इट, दिस इज व्हाट इट शोज. Right. So for presentation of data, okay, I'll go with an example. Here is the marks obtained by 10 students in the mathematical test. All right. So out of 100, the test is someone scored 55, 36, 95, 73, 60, 42, 25, 78, 75, 62. All right. So these are the 10 students who scored marks. So now when I write it like this, is it looking presentable? Can you find out the highest and the lowest marks in that? Okay, so anyone who can find out which is the highest marks obtained by a student and which is the lowest marks obtained in that particular test out of these 10 students? Anyone who can find that out and give me the numbers? Yes, guys, come on. I want your interaction here also, right? Yes. So can you tell me which one obtained the maximum score? The highest score is? Yes, what is the highest score and what is the minimum score? Let's see who will give me the answer. Come on, you can give me, even if it's wrong, it hardly makes a difference, right? I'm there to teach you. If I'll not know that you're doing it wrong, how will I correct it? Yes. And if I know you're doing it right, it gives me boost that yes, my student is learning. Okay, Shalu, you said 95 is highest. That's right. Very good. And what is the lowest one? May I know which is the lowest one? Which student scored the lowest? 36. Okay. Check once again. Just read each and every word, numbers there present, and read it once again. Is 36 the lowest? Isn't there any other number which is less than 36? Check it once again. Okay. Check it, and 36 is the lowest. Or there is something else. All right. So far, we have got that 95 is the highest. 36, 55 is bigger, 73 is bigger, 60 bigger, 25. How about 25? 25 is the lowest? You forgot to see that, yeah? Or you missed that. All right. So which is the lowest? 25. Very good, Chalu. You got it. Very good. All right. So now what has happened? Won't it take less time to find out the same thing if the scores were arranged in ascending or descending order? Don't you think that? Right now what happened? I missed a number. If Shalu, I was in your place, even I would have missed that number to 25. Right? It's not a problem. It's human being. We miss some data because the numbers are arranged not properly. They were all mixed together, right? Written here and there. So it became a problem. So if I would have written those numbers in an ascending order, so this data, if it was written in a form of ascending or a descending order, won't that be easy? So the first thing which I get, which is not at all arranged, the way I get the information is known as raw data. Raw है, जैसा मिला वैसा ही रखा. तो क्या हुआ? raw हुआ ना. Just like what do you get? A fruits. तो कैसे मिलते हैं? raw vegetables मिलती है ना. जब तक बनाते नहीं है, कुक नहीं करते, प्रिपेयर नहीं करते, वो raw ही रहता है ना. We say raw vegetables. तो वैसे ही वो ही raw ले लेते हैं यहाँ पे मैथ्स में, और हम कहते हैं ये नंबर्स ऐसे ही डिस्प्लेड है और कुछ भी अरेंज ही नहीं करा, कुछ बनाया ही नहीं, कुछ करा ही नहीं. तो what do we call it? We call it raw data. Clear, everyone? Okay. Now what has happened? Let's arrange those marks in ascending order. All right. अब raw data तो मिल गया, अब इसी को ही हम arrange करते हैं ascending order में. अगर हमने ascending order में करा तो क्या हुआ? 25, then 36, same on goes to 95. Now can you tell me easily which is the highest and lowest? Yeah, छोटा सबसे छोटा क्या? 25, सबसे बड़ा क्या? 95, last वाला and first वाला. So now you can clearly see the lowest one is 25 and the largest one is 35. What has happened? It has made me solve easily. Now I can see it easily. I am not missing any number. So what have I done? I have rearranged it. So what have I done? I have arranged that data into the way of ascending order. You can do it in descending as well. It's your choice. Okay. So now coming to the next topic that says range of data. Range of data क्या होता है? Ma'am, lowest, highest. अब range क्या है? Okay, here I come. The difference. Okay. What do we mean by the difference of the highest and the lowest value in a data is known as the range. All right, range of data. Difference का मतलब हमेशा क्या होता है? It's always difference defined as subtraction, right? Subtract करें अगर हम highest value, जिस बच्चे की highest कितनी आई थी? 95. Lowest कितनी आई थी? 25. अगर हम इन दोनों को subtract करते हैं, उसका difference जो आता है, that is known as the range. Clear? So let's see, are we getting the right answer or not? Let's see what does this slide say next. So what is the range of this data? What will be the range of this data? The highest one is 95. The lowest one is 25. So range in this case will be 95 minus 25, which comes out to be 70. Clear? Range क्या है कि मैं इसमें से इतने कितने आती हूँ. तो मेरे को हाईएस्ट पता है, मुझे लोएस्ट पता है, तो हाईएस्ट में से लोएस्ट को निकाल दो और उसकी रेंज आ जाएगी. Easy? Yeah, so you clear with the range now? Range of data क्या होता है? Highest minus lowest value. Highest value minus lowest value. All right. Now, will it always be feasible to arrange the data in ascending or descending order? अब now the point is, अभी तक तो 10 students है. मैंने हर एक का लिया, arrange कर दिया. How about the data is big? I have thousands of things to take into account. Now, is it really feasible? Easy है कि हर किसी के नम values को मैं ascending और descending order में लिखूं? बताओ, सोचो एक बारी. मेरे पास आपको मैं thousands नंबर दे दिए किसी भी वेट, कभी 35, 32, 25, 22, मे बी डेसिमल्स में भी दे दिए. नाउ मैं आपसे बोलती हूँ इसको असेंडिंग या डिसेंडिंग में करो. थाउजेंड्स को कर लोगे? कोई कहेगा कर लेता मैम. 10,000 दिए, फिर कहीं ना कहीं तो एरर आएगी, या कोई ना कोई तो नंबर पहले मिस हो जाएगा, नहीं तो कितनी बार नीचे जाना पड़ेगा. 10,000 टाइम्स आई हैव टू लुक एट इट. Isn't that becomes a problem? Yes. So it is not feasible. Thing is, we are having 36. Yes or no? Yes. So how many are we having? We are having 36 right now. All right. So what is happening now? Coming back. Sorry for the interruption. All right. So what has happened now? Can you see? Can you consider this? So this is the situation in which we are dealing, and this is numbers. So when I start and organizing it, I'll start with by 36, right? So what is happening? 36, 40, 50, 60, 70, so on. It's going on. And I need to arrange that. So the type of large data is to be arranged in a tabular form, in a table form. Why do I do it? अब मैं 36 है. Suppose it's repeating. I'll write 36, 36, 40, 40, again 40, again 40. See how many times the 40 is repeating so far? 4 times I could have seen it easily. Moving on to 50, it's 1, 2, 3. 60 is 1, 2, 3, 4. 70 is how many times? 4 times. So now what am I doing? I'm writing that again and again, right? So isn't that possible to make it a tabular form? In that case, when the data becomes bigger, we write it in a table form. The number of students who have obtained a certain number of marks is known as the frequency of those marks. So what is it? The number of students that have obtained a certain marks becomes the frequency. A frequency क्या होता है मैम? ये तो आपने बताया ही नहीं. Okay, just wait. I'll move back to the previous slide and tell you what is frequency, okay? So in that case, what is happening here is, okay, so we'll start with the first thing that says 36. How many times is 36 coming? Okay, we'll circle 1, all right, 2, and 3. Is there anyone else? No. So 36 is being repeated how many times? 3 times. All right. Moving on, I'll take next color. Moving on to 40. All right. So when I talk of 40, so it's 1, all right, 2, 3, 4, 4. So what happens? It's 4. Moving on to the next one. Suppose it is, let's take 50, okay? Can you see this 50 here? or right on the top, 50. So 1, then 2, then 3. That's it, 3. So what is happening? It's repeating. Can you see that? What I'm trying to prove here is, or explain here is, see, 36 have been repeated how many times? 3 times. 40 has been repeated how many times? 4 times. 50 has been repeated how many times? 3 times. So what the thing is repeating again and again, that we call it the frequency of that number. कितना frequently repeat कर रहा है? As simple as that, right? Yes. So frequency का मतलब क्या है? कितना frequently वो number आ रहा है, उसकी वो frequency बन जाती है. So now can you see the 36 frequency is 3, frequency of 40 is 4. That's we saw it. Likewise, we'll find out the frequency of each unique term or arrange it in a table form. So now we have able to find out the frequency. We know the values, but are we able to arrange it or not in a table form? That we'll study now. Okay, so how do we do that? See, it is called an ungrouping frequency distribution table or simply a frequency distributing table. कैसे कर सकते हैं इसको? अब जैसे ये वाला table है, can you see its marks written over here? So 36, how many number of students obtained that, or what is the frequency which we are talking about? So 36 were obtained by 3. 40 by 4, 50 by 3, 60 by 4. Similarly, we are able to make a table. Table में हम क्या चीज, दो कैटेगरीज हम लेंगे. One is the marks, क्योंकि जिसके बारे में बात हो रही है वही लेना है. मार्क्स जो जो से दी हम वो लिख लेंगे, और नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स जिन्होंने मिला या कितनी बारी वो रिपीट हो रहा है ना. जब रिपीट हो रहा है मतलब उतने बच्चों ने वही मार्क्स ऑब्टेन किए हैं. दैट इज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग. तो नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स व्हिच आर हैविंग द सेम मार्क्स और द फ्रीक्वेंसी, वी आर राइटिंग दैट. Now, when I total, it should come out to be 25. Now, this is a tip which will be told only at the Swiflearn platform. कि अगर ये 25 है तो ये जो भी डेटा आपने कलेक्ट करा है वो सही है, क्योंकि क्वेश्चन में 25 दिए हुए थे, आपने वो फिगर में रखा, इनको ऐड करा तो टोटल 25 है. तो डेटा अप्रोक्सीमेटली बहुत अच्छे से ऑर्गेनाइज किया हुआ है. ठीक है. सो इट इज लाइक अ चेक. मे बी अब ये हो सकता है वो गलत बात हो जाएगी अगर मैंने 60 का वैल्यू 50 में ऐड कर दी. आई मेड दिस फॉर दिस 3, नाउ दैट इज रॉन्ग. अब इस चीजों में तो हमें ध्यान देना पड़ेगा, बट ओवरऑल इट इज अ वे ऑफ चेकिंग वंस अगेन कि हाँ मैंने हर एक वैल्यू एटलीस्ट ली है या नहीं. क्लियर एवरीवन? ऑलराइट. नाउ इफ द डेटा इज मोर वास्ट, वी कैन मेक अ ग्रुप ऑफ डेटा. अभी तक तो 25 बच्चों का था, मार्क्स बता दे, बट अब डेटा अगर इससे भी ज्यादा हो तो, oh my god, can you see the data here? Everyone? Isn't it so much big? 95, 96, 95, 65, 64, 80, 63, 83, 31, 23, so on and on till there. So what is happening? It's such a big data. So first of all, I'll go and find out which is the smallest one. पहले मैं वो लिखूं, उसके बाद मैं नीचे जाऊं, उसका नेक्स्ट नंबर ढूंढूं, फिर वो लिखूं, फिर नेक्स्ट नंबर ढूंढूं. So much time consuming again. मैम हमने तो अभी उससे इधर आए थे टेबल फॉर्म में ताकि टाइम कंज्यूमिंग ना हो. असेंडिंग डिसेंडिंग में अरेंज कर रहे थे, उसको हमने कहा कि वो फिजिबल नहीं है तो हमने टेबल फॉर्म में आ गए. अब ये टेबल फॉर्म में भी प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट कर रहा है. Now it will not create a problem. Why? Because we will make a group. What will we do? We'll make a group. How do we do it? Let's see. So groups like, कैसे ग्रुप बनाएंगे? 20 to 29 एक कैटेगरी में. Yes, very good Manish. It's a group data, right? So 20 to 29 हम एक में डाल देंगे, 30 to 39 the next group, so on 90 to 99. Since our data is from 23 to 98. See, the first thing is हमें ये देखना पड़ेगा डेटा स्टार्ट कहाँ से हो रहा है, राइट? मिनिमम और मैक्सिमम तो एक बारी के लिए ढूंढना ही पड़ेगा क्योंकि डेटा बना रहे हैं, राइट? सो फॉर दैट वी हैव टू डू इट. अब उसके बाद मैंने देखा कि 23 से शुरू हो रहा है और 98 तक जा रहा है, तो व्हाई नॉट आई मेक अ फिजिबल गैप ऑफ 9 यूनिट्स. व्हाट एम आई डूइंग? 20 से स्टार्ट कर रही हूँ. दीज ग्रुप्स आर कॉल्ड द क्लासेस और द क्लास इंटरवल्स एंड देयर साइजेस इज नोन एज द क्लास साइज और क्लास विड्थ. अब क्लास साइज क्या है इसके अंदर? 20 से शुरू करा, 29 पे खत्म करा, तो क्लास साइज कितना हुआ? 9. 30 से शुरू करा, 39 पे खत्म करा, क्लास साइज कितना हुआ? 9. तो एक ग्रुप के डेटा में क्लास साइज हम एक ही रखेंगे. हम क्लास साइज चेंज नहीं कर सकते, हम एक ही डेटा के एक टाइम पे अगर विजुअलाइजेशन कर रहे हैं तो. ओके, सो व्हाट आर वी डूइंग नाउ? इन द केस ऑफ दिस क्लास साइज इज 10. व्हाई इज इट 10? In each of the cases, the least number is known as the lowest class limit and the greatest one is known as the upper class limit. All right. So in that case, 20 is known as the lowest one, 29 is the upper one. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So they are 10. All right. 20 को भी इंक्लूड कर रहे हैं, 29 को भी इंक्लूड कर रहे हैं इस रेंज में. बट जैसे ही 30 आ जाता है तो हम नेक्स्ट रेंज में चले जाते हैं. I hope it's clear. So the class interval is for how much? 10. All right. This is called the group frequency distribution. अब ग्रुप बना दिया ना, इस पूरे को एक ग्रुप में डाल दो, इनको एक ग्रुप में डाल दो, तो ग्रुप में डाल दो तो ग्रुप की फ्रीक्वेंसी देखेंगे. राइट, यस. सो ग्रुप फ्रीक्वेंसी कैसे करेंगे? अब इससे जो डेटा आया था उसमें हम टैली करेंगे. याद है हमने पहले किया था टैली? कैसे करते थे हम टैली का? 1 stands for one line, then 2, 3, 4. Cross means 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is what is tally, right? Yes. अब हम ऐसे ही ना बस लाइंस बनाते रहेंगे. अभी हम काउंट नहीं करेंगे. जोन सा नंबर आया उस कैटेगरी के आगे लाइन बना दी. जोन सा नंबर आया उसकी कैटेगरी के आगे लाइन बना के क्रॉस कर दिया. Now by doing this tally में बनाने के बाद we will count it. Okay, now how many is it? 3. 5 plus 5, 10 plus 4, 14. 5 plus 5, 10 plus 2, 12. 4 plus 4, 8. So what are we doing? We are making our data easy. यहाँ से पढ़ा, लाइन बनाई, यहाँ से बना, लाइन बनाई. जैसे 4 के बाद क्रॉस कर दिया. काउंटिंग हम कर ही नहीं रहे अभी. जब लेटर सारे डेटा का हर एक नंबर्स we have organized in this group, then we are adding these tally values. We are getting to know the tally values and then adding all of this. And if this comes out to be total of 100, that means, yeah, मेरा answer almost सही है. Right? Is it right now? Okay. So I hope it's clear. We call it a group frequency distribution. With the frequency distribution table, we can easily find out what we want to know. अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं हम directly. Okay, now everyone, it's a quiz time. I'll ask you a question. 60 से 69 में कितने बच्चों के मार्क्स आए? कितने बच्चे हैं जिनके 60 और 69 के बीच में आए? Can you all tell me? जब पहला हमने डेटा ऑर्गेनाइज नहीं किया था तब काउंट करना was difficult. Yes, Manish. Now can you tell me how many have 60 to 69? Very good, Manish. We'll add. Very good. So what is that? 60 to 69. Okay, इधर नहीं आ रहा, इधर नहीं आ रहा, इधर नहीं आ रहा, इधर नहीं. Yeah, 60 to 69 is 18. Very good, Manish. That's right. Okay, if I ask you how many students have scored more than 80 but less than 99? Listen to the question very carefully. How many students have scored more than 80? Okay, sorry, more than 80, all right, and more than 80, but less than 99. How many students have scored this? How will I get to know? Yes, equal to and equal to here also. Yeah, so 80 is also included, 99 is also included. How will I know that? That means I'll go to this category only. 80 और 89 में कितने हैं? 23. 90 और 99 में कितने हैं? 12. तो 23 plus 12 कितना हो गया? 5 and 3. 35. तो कितने students हो गए? 35. Now, see, isn't it easy for me to do and find out the analysis doing it? Yes, now the work becomes very easy, right? Yes, so what is happening if I ask you the marks and I tell you how many students scored more than 50 as there was a question. 50 ज़्यादा किसने करा? 8, 18, 10, 23, 12. I'll add all of them. And what do I get? I get the value as 71. Alright. So इससे हमें एडिशन करके जोन सा भी पर्पस के लिए किसी के लिए भी चाहिए तो हम उसको easily find out कर सकते हैं. Alright. Now note that we have to make sure the more classes or the shorter size or the fewer classes and the larger size also. For instance, the interval should be 22 to 26, 27 to 31 and so on. So there is no hard and fast rule at all. Accept it as you want about this, except that the classes should not overlap. मैं चाहूँ कोई भी क्लास इंटरवल रख सकती हूँ. राइट नाउ आई टुक 10. आई कैन टेक अ क्लास इंटरवल हेयर लाइक इट्स सेइंग ऑफ क्लास इंटरवल 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. What is the class interval here? 22, 23, 24, 25, 25. Same comes at 27 to 31, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. तो क्लास इंटरवल का साइज जो अगर 5 है तो 5 ही रहे, बट रिमेंबर इट विल नेवर ओवरलैप. ओवरलैप कहने का मतलब ये है कि 22 से 26, फिर मैं 26 से 30 तक ना करूं. Getting the point? It has to be the next number. It is not overlapping. We have to remember this. There is no rule, but just that the gap should be the same and the class interval should be the same, whichever the case we are taking, and there should not be any overlapping. Clear, everyone? Yes? Great. Okay, so this is for you. Try it yourself. Let's see who all can give me the answer. So there's a blood group of 30 students of grade 9th are recorded. A, B, O, O, A, B, O, A, so that you can keep on reading. Which is the most common blood group and which is the rarest? Now, who can tell me this answer? So, अब इसमें से निकालना है which is the most and which is the rarest. How will I do? Let's make a table. Will that be easy? Okay, I'll put A, B, O, A, B. All right. Then what will I do? I'll put a tally. Okay, I got the answer beforehand. Very good. So, common is O. Okay. And which is the rarest? So, let's see. Let's do A. Put 1. B. O, O. So, 2 tallies. A, 1. O. 1 more. A. O. B. Isn't it fun doing it? I love doing this, right? So much fun. Just putting lines, it makes so easy. Why to count right now? I don't need to count right now. I'll do it later. Can you see what am I doing? Just keeping in mind what am I doing? I'm putting tally here, putting the values. The moment it becomes 5, I'll put a slash. Otherwise, I'll keep on writing. And cancelling it here. See what am I doing? I'm cancelling कि मैंने इनको count कर लिया है. So that I don't repeat. क्योंकि नहीं तो दोबारा check करना पड़ेगा, right? अपने लिए ही work बढ़ेगा ना? So why to make a bigger thing for us? So let's make it sure that whatever we are doing once, I am doing it perfectly. Right? So I don't have a space. I'll put it before that. All right. So that's it. Okay. One more was here. So I'll put it here. I'm so sorry. Because that is the right way of doing it, right? So I won't do something wrong. All right. So this was 5 and 1 here. So now I'll add 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So A has 9, 5 and 1, 6, and 5, 5, 10 plus 1, 12, and this is 3. Now can anyone tell me which is the most popular? O, how many? 12. And which is the rarest? Which is the rarest? Can you tell me which is the rarest? Yes, AB is the rarest by 3. So let's see, have we got the right answer or not? Let us see, have we got the right answer? The most common blood group is O, and given us how many frequency? 12, it's repeating 12 times, whereas the rarest is AB and repeating 3 times. I hope everything is clear now. Have you guys understood what we did? So what are we doing? We are making a table, putting a tally marks, not adding right now, not making any hustle, just putting tallies, just crossing it and crossing before the question as well that I've taken that value because it's a check for me. All right. So now this is the question for you. You have to solve this and make a table. So the distance in 1 kilometer, 40 engineers are there in a residence and their place of work has been found. So this is for the 40 students. Construct a group frequency production of table of the class size of 5 so that the data given above is the first interval as 0 to 5 and 5 is not included in this question. Now what will happen is I will write 0 to 5, but I will not include 5. So where will I include 5? I include 5 here. I write 5 to 10. So in this 5 will be included, but 10 will not be included. In this 0 will be included, but 5 will not be included. So the left number is included, whereas the right number is not included in this question. So it's mentioned. So I have to follow and make the table according to what questions ask me. All right, so for that, read the question very carefully. What type of data does it want? Ma'am जब बोलती है तो सुनना पड़ता है ना कि क्या पूछ रही है. So similarly, we have to read the question and understand what is it asking. What is the main feature you observe in the tabular representation? So this is what is the main feature. You have to see and tell me, are you able to do it or not? I'll read in the comments later. So this is a homework for you guys. Let's see who all can do it and make it on their own. So I think it's quite easy when you know the range. All right. okay, you can hold here, pause this video when I'm moving ahead, but later on you can come back, pause here, and then solve the question. All right? Great. Now, this is the second question, which is sum like in decimal. The same thing, you have to make questions with 0.5, 0.03, 0.08, and the intervals are given to you. And then the next question says, how many days was there a sulfur oxide more than 0.01? So when you will make a table, you realize how many have more. So easily you can do it with tally. I hope you will able to do it. Yes, guys, you can do it, right? Till now, we have understood how to make a group. We know how to make a tally. We know how to count, and we can come back to solution, right? Yes, everyone? Great. All right. So now that's it for today. And there is something exciting which I wanted to share with you. All right. So just a moment. Yeah, here we go. So it says, thank you so much. I just missed one slide. Just a moment, please. I'm so sorry. Please bear with me. All right. So the slide is this one, the question for the day, which we always miss, right? The best thing is the question for the day, how statistics is important in our life. Why are we studying this? Which is the thing I wanted to tell you, that this is the thing which we do in our platforms. We teach students the practical way. Kyun padhna kyun hai? What is the reason behind? What is the thing? Why do we use it? And what is the importance in the daily life? That is only taught at this platform, which is known as Swiflearn. And that is, statistics are used behind all the medical studies. All the medical studies. Now, what was happening? Can you see the statistics graph which comes in the news for the coronavirus? How many patients are increasing? Is it decreased or not? So what have they collected? They have collected data out, researched it, found out from different hospitals, and then compiled that together in the form of statistics. All right. So statistics help the doctor to keep a track where the baby should be in his mental development. So with practice, with so much studies, they are able to analyze that exactly at this age, this much well should have been done. This is what the child could have done on his own. That is what we expect. After 1 year, the child will start moving, will start walking on its own. Some may take a little more time, but that is an indication. That is derived from data by observing so many students, so many children around the world, right? So they came to a point that this is naturally happening. So even doctors use that. The medical studies need it. The physicians also use statistics to examine the effectiveness of treatment. Ab now, I'm giving you a practical example. What is happening? Everyone is getting injected, right? Corona ke vaccine sabko aa rahe hain. So everyone is getting injected. In that case, कितना result है, कितनों को improvement है, कितनों को fevers चल रहा है, तो is that treatment good? Is that injection working on the people or not? So even that helps them to do it. Statistics is a very important for observation, analysis, and mathematical predictions or model. So what are we predicting? That yes, still there will continue a virus. We have got a new species which is spreading now. So we have to control ourselves. We have to stay at home, stop our social life. So this is all happened due to statistics. So now, have you understood that statistics is so important in the life? Yes, great guys. Thank you so much. And kindly subscribe to the YouTube Swiflearn channel so that we can connect all together and you get the update. All right, till then, take care, guys. It was fun having you. I really enjoyed the session. It was such a lovely delight to have you all here. Okay, so meet you next time. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.